Multi-marks, what's the fuck for?
How did it feel animating? It's gotta be...
Ooh.
Oh. Is everybody sitting down?
I'm sitting down.
Okay,
I'm sitting down.
It's gotta be perfect. I have to be honest, like, that whole saga in general, not just the movie, but everything leading up to the movie, it was an experience. Like, I think it started with, like, which one was it? It was SMG4 Are You Okay? It started with, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Like, you know, the one that had that Mr. Beast parody.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that one.
So it started there, and just, in general, the whole thing of, like, SMG4 fixated on making the perfect video. I didn't know exactly where it was gonna go at all. I was just going along with the punches with what I was given, and I didn't think much of it until we got to the Mario Day episode, and I think you all know exactly what I'm talking about there. Like, that episode there, with the scenes that I did, I was not prepared for it at all. Especially considering after that episode is when we got that whole ass live stream leading up to, like, the announcement for the movie, you know? But the Mario Day episode is, like, the one where, like, oh, this is some deep shit. And you know what the scariest part of it all is also? It wasn't even what I was animating, just hearing Luke shout, you know? Like, genuinely shout. Like, I've heard him scream in terror. I've heard him lose his mind in a comedic fashion. I've never heard, up until the Mario Day episode, I had never heard the man genuinely shout and yell like that. Genuinely. I'd never heard him do that before, and...
The performance.
Like, when he needs to act seriously, he can do it. Oh my god, he can do it. And I don't know why people just shit on him for his acting otherwise. Like, it's not that bad, you know?
Men gives it his all, and that's all can be asked.
Yeah, but the Mario Day episode is always going to be fresh in my mind, you know? And it's like... It kind of makes me nervous and scared now for, if heavens forbid, I break the man's Zen calm and I genuinely piss him off one of these days, you know?
Oh.
Don't think about that.
And to clarify, yes,
Yeah,
I animated the part of SMG4 freaking the fuck out. Like, you know, like, shut up! Can you all shut up? Look at what you've done! I animated all of that. And it still makes me shiver watching that part back to this day. Like...
Yeah.
And I haven't even talked about the actual movie, It's Gotta Be Perfect. I haven't even talked about that yet. Just... I mean, getting the new redesigns, that was one thing, but then we had the whole... What's the word that they call? What do you call it when something changes, like, in a big way? I forget what it's called.
Twist?
No, not twist, but...
New... I'm trying to think. It's not a revelation, because revelation's an answer.
Biggest change in the formula, like Peach's castle getting destroyed and sinking into that Eldritch abyss.
Dude, spoilers.
That's what I'm talking about, you know? And if you're talking about, by the way, if you're talking about my scenes specifically, to clarify, yes, I did the part with, like, SMG3 having that big heart-to-heart with SMG4. That was me.
I like that.
That was me who
you
did
mean
that part.
like a cataclysm? A cataclysm, or like a dramatic shift?
Kind of like that. Just,
I'm trying to think of the word.
I don't know specifically what it's called, but basically, like, yes, I was the one who animated the big heart-to-heart between 3 and 4. You know, that was me. And then, of course, I also did the part where 4 gets yoinked back in by the tentacles, which, by the way, artists, I know that you quoted that in that AU of yours where SMG4 can't talk because he got his vocal cords crushed by the tentacles. I remember that. And I actually quite liked that. I actually quite liked that. in all honesty, for that AU of yours. It's quite a nice touch. But, you know, in general, It's Gotta Be Perfect is probably one of the more emotional things I've done for SMG4. I mean, also besides what I did for Western Spaghetti with Meggy and Tari, I still remember that. So, because it's weird, because usually when the team wants to do an emotional moment or a big emotional moment or a fight or anything like that, they usually always go to me, because I guess they have faith in my ability to really make people hurt where it matters the most, which I guess would explain why they also gave me the big...
waterworks.
I guess it would explain why they also gave me that big scene for the lawsuit arc, where from what was the episode? Nintendo has deleted this video where Miyamoto signs the DMCA and everybody fucking dies. That was me who animated that moment.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. If you see like a big emotional moment animated in such a way, it's probably most likely me who did it. Because, I don't know, I guess the team just trusts me with their big emotional moments half the time, and I'm honored, so...
Emotional moments.
But yeah, I've done quite a number of those sorts of scenes, so... But, to kind of close it all off, yeah, It's Gotta Be Perfect. It was an experience from the art, the mini arc itself, all the way up to the movie. Definitely gonna rank as one of my more favorite experiences animating with SMG4. So I quite enjoyed it, and I hope that everybody else enjoyed it too. Anyways, sorry to go off on a bit of a tangent there. I just like to talk about stuff like that. So.
Yeah.